Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and today I am outside doing a tag video. Yes, I am doing a tag video today. I'm going to fix the camera because it's kind of wobbly. Last night I was watching YouTube and I came across my good friend Freebie Ninja, who actually made up this tag of 22 questions. It's called the Keeping It Real tag. So if you know me or know anything about me, anything that has to do with keeping it real, that's the way it is here on my channel. So of course I had to do the tag. After watching the video, he did say that anyone that watched the video had to do this tag. So I guess Freebie Ninja, I guess I'm tagged. And then there was a few things that he mentioned about me in that video, which I thought was very nice, but we'll get to that later. So strap yourselves in. This is going to be quite interesting. There's 22 questions. They are pretty controversial, I ain't gonna lie, so I'm sure that there's going to be some people out there that's gonna get their nose in a twist. Oh wow. And guess what else I got? I got my kickstart. It's gonna be, Alright, let's get started with this. Number one, what is the reason you what is the real reason you started YouTube? Or I like that, prefacing real reason. The real reason I started YouTube is because I wanted something to do. It was a hobby. I know a lot of people say that. The first time I really didn't know that anybody could do it. I figured that it was just made for people that had a lot of viewers or that were making like these incredible, videos or shooting, major motion pictures it looked like for a while. But I didn't know that your everyday average person could make videos talking about just anything. And I was, back at the time I started, was doing a lot of couponing and that kind of stuff, and then I saw the freebie community open up. I was like, oh, the gods have opened up. And honestly, I got involved because I wanted to see if I can get free stuff. I wanted to see if I could, find out more about couponing and how to do it better and get more, tips and stuff like that. So that's the real reason I started YouTube. Okay. Number two, boy, we go right into this. Which YouTuber do you dislike the most? Oh boy. It's hard to say that I dislike a lot of people that make YouTube videos. I don't want to say that I dislike people as a whole, although there are some out there that I wish would go away forever. There's a lot of larger YouTubers that I really don't appreciate or care for and kind of wish that they would. I'm gonna say honestly, because she annoys the ever-loving hell out of me, it's Coffee Break with Danny. I can't take her. I don't know how anyone can't see right through her. I find her extraordinarily transparent. I find her just fake and just full of just I don't know. I dislike her content. I don't know her as a person. I just don't like what she puts out there. I don't like the facade that she puts out there. So that's why I'm gonna say keeping it real. If I gotta keep it real, here's I'm gonna say it. All right, number three, if you could marry a YouTuber, who would it be? Oh man, honestly, I'm not really that into anybody. It sounds terrible. I'm not into anybody. I'm not like, it's not like John Cena has a YouTube channel. Although if he did, I would say him. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd marry John Cena. But I want to marry John Cena anyway. I don't really think there's anybody that is of my standard. That sounds terrible. That I would marry. And I'm pretty, I'm good where I'm at. So yeah, there's nobody I would marry per se. You'd have to be really like up there for me to even consider it. Next question. How do you feel when you get a thumbs down? Well, you know what? I kind of feel, I mean, who likes it? I kind of feel at that point that it's done for a specific reason. Like, for the most part, I'm not saying like most, people do like my videos. For the most part, I don't get them. I really don't. I don't get a lot of them. And if I do get them, it might be on things that are considered controversial or people disagree with me. And that's fine. I don't really, have a problem with that. But if it's for like a freebie video, if it's like a whole video, you're like, what did I say? Like, I'm not doing anything to be, I'm not trying to like make myself how do I want to explain this? I'm not trying to show off anything. There's really nothing in my videos that is worth gloating about or anything like that. So there's no real reason to thumbs down like those types of videos. But I do understand it. I am sort of one of those people that kind of goes on the investigative, is like, I got a thumbs down. I wonder where that came from. But I sort of know. I have it in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, well, might be this. But you know what? It used to bother me a lot. Now it just comes with the territory, especially, you know, as you get more subscribers or people are watching your content. Not a lot of people are going to understand or get what you are or what have you. So it happens. It happens. Do I like it? No, of course not. Who likes it? Okay, next question. Which are your top YouTubers that you currently watch? My top YouTubers that I currently watch. Well, lately I'm trying to catch up on a lot of people's videos because I haven't been exclusively watching YouTube videos. I've been doing more shooting videos and it's kind of hard. But my friend Liz, I always watch her, of course, because she's my friend. I support her. Annette, I watch her. Let's see. There's a few people I watch. It's hard to say because a lot of people are kind of like scurried around. I don't watch a lot of big YouTubers. I have recently subscribed to Kathleen Lights. I kind of like her. Actually, I do like her. I watched some of the people that I've always watched. You know, it's kind of like I haven't stopped watching them. So my favorite YouTubers, though, would probably be... Okay, sorry, guys. I just got interrupted. So favorite YouTubers, I would have to say the people that I'm friends with. I would say Nikki D14. She's somebody I've been watching a long time. Of course, Annette. Of course, Liz. Some people from the groups that I've been watching. It's hard because there's so many of them. I don't really have an outstanding one. 30 Plus Some, she's one of my all-time favorites. I love Melissa. I do watch That Is Rad. I do watch Mel MPHS, although she drives me up a wall. You know, it's kind of like a mixed bag. So that's my answer, peeps. That's my answer. Okay. Have you ever stolen an idea from another YouTuber? Stolen idea. See, I hate the word stolen idea because a lot of us do kind of recreate our own. Do you get inspiration? Do I get inspiration from people? Yes. Nikki D, I just mentioned her. Nikki D14, when she made her beauty jar series, I talked to her and asked her if it would be okay if I adopted that same kind of idea, but if I did it in a different way, and she was very cool about it. I think we all kind of just swap ideas. I don't steal people's series. Like, I know. I've seen it all over. I'm going to put it out there. I see more people doing Friday freebies now. Remember who the original was. No, I'm only kidding. You know, like I said, a lot of us adopt certain things as long as you're not doing it like exactly the way they're doing it or within the same time frame. What did I say? What did I say? I said something was gonna go on behind me. Didn't I say that? I did say that. But no, I don't think stealing is like the best word to use. I think adapting from or inspired by, I would use more or less. Okay, next question is, what is the most embarrassing thing you edited out of a YouTube video before? What's the most It's probably whatever's going on behind me. There are sometimes that, you know, my daughter's father, you might not see it, but he will just do stupid things behind me. Or there was one time he was pulling his pants down. I should have turned the camera to that, and I would have shown that because he was just doing everything possible just to annoy me. Edited probably either, you know, like I think it was like, geez, it's either me with either a shot, like a crotch, not a crotch shot, but like a boob shot. You know, I'm like down here and you can kind of see stuff. You know, there was a time where I think I bent over in a video and you saw like the crack. It was kind of that kind of stuff. I don't really remember editing anything out except my stupidity. Half the times I'm, you know, like I start talking and then I'm like, blah, blah, and I start cursing or what have you. And I edit that out. But other than that, nothing too, you know, crazy, but whatever. I'm sure it'll happen. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. If you could date a YouTuber, who would it be? If I could date a YouTuber, cheese and crackers, man. I don't know. Shane Dawson. I would say Shane Dawson. I think he's funny. there's a little bit of him that goes a little too far, but I think he's cute for one, and I do think he's funny, so he'd be interesting to date. He definitely would have me laughing. I know that he would probably be a really bad influence on me, but it's okay. It's all right, but I would say Shane Dawson. Okay, and of course I lose the questions. Every time I, like, go to the next one, I lose them. Sorry about this, guys. All right. Number 9, what is the weirdest message someone has sent to you on YouTube? The weirdest message. I get people sending me, you should do the shower challenge. I get people sending me, there was, you know, it's always like these weird spam type messages. Nothing so out there. There's a lot of, like, you know, trolling type of comments, but nothing to the extreme of weird. I probably would say that shower one, which is like, really, people, why do you want to see anybody doing shower challenges or anything of that magnitude? There are, you know, I get some people that send me, you know, kind of like nude pics, that kind of thing. So I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. And I ignore it or I block it or what have you. So, okay, number 11. Have you made a close friend doing YouTube? Who and why? Oh, yeah, of course I have. I've made a few, actually. It's kind of like a combination, I will say, between YouTube and my Facebook pages that I've made. Of course, I've made my best friend here, which I talk about consistently, and that's my friend Liz, who I don't know what I would do without her, but you know, we're talking, I met her through my Sample Swap Shop group, but I also think she was watching my videos at the time, and then we became really good friends, and then before I knew it, I met her, and we did, you know, videos together, and she's my best friend. I love her to death. I mean, I don't know what I would do without her. Annette, I love Annette. Annette and I, you know, again, I attribute a lot of the way I started out to Annette because I saw Annette doing what she was doing. I thought it was awesome, and she's just so personable and relatable, and she's a great person. And, you know, I have to account her for her advice because she's been really good to me. She's one of the, you know, one of the nicest people you'll ever know. I've met so many really, really good people that I've met. I said that. I've met so many really, really good people that I did meet through YouTube. And Nikki D14, I met. I love her. Melissa from 30 Plus where I consider her and I friends every now and again. Karina Kaboom, I love her. She's a very large supporter. She's very nice. She always checks on me, always checks up on me, sends me messages to make sure I'm okay. There's a lot of people, but I would definitely say Liz is my bestie, my YouTube bestie. She's more than that, but that's where I'm going with it. Okay, would you let your children do YouTube? Well, as it is, my daughter does have a YouTube channel. But see, I know what people are going to say. I know what Freebie Ninja said, and I agree with him completely about, you know, predators being out there and about you don't know what your kids are doing, and then either have to be the type of parent that is always on top of them or don't let them do it at all. My daughter, first of all, has a YouTube channel through me. She has a, you know, it's kind of a linked YouTube channel, so her Gmail comes to me, everything comes to me. Plus the fact that I know she's anonymous. She doesn't like to show her face. She does, you know, little caricatures and drawings and artistry and that kind of thing. So the only time you'll ever see Julia is with me in videos. She doesn't like to sit there in front of a camera like her mom does. She's not on all social media. I don't allow Facebook. She has an Instagram, but she does not put her face out there. You know, for somebody, she lives with a mom that knows about YouTube and its ins and outs, so I allow her to a degree. If she wanted to do videos like I do, she would have to be a lot older, and again, she would have to use the same discretion that I do. Although, again, she doesn't have that kind of interest that way, so it's kind of different for me in that respect. But yes, I have allowed her to have a YouTube. Okay. La 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 la. Number 13, if you could redo a video you've done before, which one and why? Oh, man. I could sit here and do half of my videos over. I had a point in time where I had a camera that was blurring and going in and out and in and out. It was driving me insane, but there was nothing I could do about it. You know, I would bang the thing, and I mean, it got to the point where I banged that stupid camera so much that I busted it, and you know, needless to say, I had to get a new camera, but I would shoot so many. There's a few collie chats I would shoot over. There's the first Lay's potato chip video I would shoot over with Chris and I, because it was blurry the entire time. I would shoot over, I just had it too. I was like, there. Oh, the Whisper Challenge. We look like, if you guys that grew up in the 70s that remember the Electric Company, it looked like, you know, our faces are so close. It looked like when you said those words and you would actually see them come out of their mouths, and like you just saw the silhouette. I was like, what did I do? I would so redo that one, but there's a ton of them I would redo, because really, yeah, camera issues always. Okay. Number 14. Which YouTuber could you see yourself sleeping with in a naughty way? He is a pervert. You are a pervert, Freebie Ninja. Let me just tell you this. I'm gonna go back to Shane. And I'm really needing to stop, because honestly, yeah, Shane. That's it. I'm moving on. That's it. Okay. Number 15, have you ever secretly thumbed down a friend's video? Of course I have. I actually I did once. My friend Liz is going to kill me. I did do it to her once, and I actually told her, I kind of messaged her, I'm like, yeah, why aren't you today? This is not you, kind of a thing. Yeah, I have. There have been some that I have just seen that I'm like, you know, the bad part about me is that I'm such a highly perceptive person, and I have to a fault, where people think that, you know, I just do nothing but scrutinize or, you know, berate. It's not that at all. I have a very high sensitivity to people's, you know, persona, and when I feel like they've turned into something else, or they're trying something that's not working, there comes this like thing across me, and I'm like, ooh, who is this? Like, it just feels so parallel. And at that point, yes, I have thumbs down a few videos. I ain't gonna lie, it's just keeping it real. So yes, I have. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Number 17. Oh, 16. Have you ever posted a video you regretted and took it down? Why? I post a few videos that I've regretted, but not. I have a few videos up that I have regretted posting, but I will not take them down, because it is me and that's it. The only video that I will say I sort of regretted doing and posting, and I didn't take it down, I unlisted it, was the Gerard Cosmetics, the original one, because it's no longer relevant to me. It's not that I'm saying that I recant anything that I said in the video supporting Karina, because that's not what I mean. But at the time, it wasn't only about Karina. It was sort of like I was going through something on my sample page with my co-admin, and it kind of like was very similar to this whole situation about people dictating and bullying and finding ways of saying things, and it's just, you know, I was disgusted across the board. And the Karina, Jen Gerard, Manny MUA thing, yeah, that pissed me off the first time I heard about it. And then as time went on, and as more and more of it just skyrocketed into such crap, it was like, after a while, it was just beating a dead horse. And recently I unlisted it because, again, it came up in other videos and I had mentioned it, and some people got their nose in a twist about it because I sort of recanted, or I was taking back what I was saying. No, I just don't find it relevant to keep it up there for views, as some people say, oh, you did that video for views. No, because honestly, it's one of my highest viewed video and I took it down. And honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay. Next one is... Oh, do you ever think, number 17, do you ever think you will quit doing YouTube, or will you still be doing videos at an old age? I am at an old age. I am at an old age, honestly. In the YouTube beauty world, I am ancient. I am like the Crypt Keeper. In the YouTube beauty world, I am. No, I don't think I will until it just no longer, until it no longer serves me. And if it's not something that I think is going to benefit my life anymore, or if it's getting to the point where I think it's just overtaking it. I mean, it overtakes it, let's not lie. But it's overtaking it where it provides me good things, where I can provide, you know, information to people, and I can be supportive of people. And there's a ba-ba-ba, and there's a B, and I can be, you know, I can give people a laugh for the day, or you know, I enjoy it. When I don't enjoy it anymore, then I will stop. Hopefully I never stop, or hopefully I'm not like, you know, my age doesn't catch up and people sit there and go, ew, you're too old to do this, so don't do it anymore. So no, I don't have any plans for me quitting it anytime soon. Nope. Okay. 18. If you could change or add something to YouTube, what would it be? If I could change or add something to YouTube, what would it be? I think I would change the fact that we're doing this or doing this, thumbing up or thumbing down. Honestly, it's becoming so much to the point that, you know, YouTube makes it a whole that you're not supposed to ask people to thumb up or thumb down your videos or like your videos. I don't understand that. Like, what are you supposed to do then? If you're not supposed to like a video or dislike a video, then take them out. Take them out. There's a comment section for a reason. The other thing is the way the comment section is set up, it's completely horribly done. Like, it's got to be tied to Google, so even people that you don't want to see your comments or you don't want to share your stuff with, see it. And it's not really right, because, you know, it should be more about you. Again, like, YouTube should be more about you, who you want to share it with, who you want to put your information out to, that kind of a thing. Adding to YouTube, yes, I think YouTube needs to have an entire community for smaller channels. Fuck this larger shit. I'm so sick of it. It's so, like, to the point of I just want to, like, pull my hair out. Like, it's great to grow in this community. Don't get me wrong. I am one of those people that wants to grow. Can I see when I hit, let me not say when, if I hit 10,000, can I see myself, you know, like, becoming bigger, larger than life? No, because I know where I've come from. I just think that people lose sight of where they came from, and as their numbers grow, they seem to just, where did they go? Where did they go? Like, they lose who they are. And I honestly think there should be, which is why I started my series, there should be a community. Just like there's a beauty community, there should be a small channel community. And I don't mean done by the fans. I mean done by YouTube. Give people a platform, you know, give them their own without it having to be a competitiveness with the larger group YouTube. Just saying. Just putting it out there. I'm just saying, YouTube. So write it down. Just get back to me for the rights. Anyway, all right. Number 19. Oh, hell. Here we go. Everyone gets sucked in watching random video at times. What is the weirdest video you ever caught yourself enjoying? Recently I was watching, well, it's not weird to me because I love the React channel. I don't know if you guys know the Fine Brothers. I love them. Teens react, old people react, YouTubers react, kids react. I love that whole series. But I have a thing about watching the ones that are playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I find myself watching it because I love the jump reacts. I love how they react to it. It just makes me laugh, or it makes me jump. And weird ones, I have watched and caught up with videos that have to do with personality disorders, with depression, you know, that kind of thing. I have gotten so much engaged in the personality disorders that I actually subscribe to Autumn Asphodel, who I am completely just mesmerized with. Like, I love her, you know, and there's a lot of relation to that kind of stuff. I won't say it's, like, strange, but, oh, and recently, here is that name again, I'm throwing out again. I sat and watched Shane Dawson. I was sitting there watching Shane Dawson watch react videos to old YouTubers, and I spent like an entire afternoon just watching Shane Dawson, and I'm like, oh, this is not good, because I don't really want to have to keep watching him and subscribing to him, but it was funny. So there's that. And again, I lost the questions. Here we go. All right, number 20. Have you ever had a crush on a YouTuber? Here we go again with the Freebie Ninja. If yes, who? Really? Okay, first off, I want to say that thank you, Freebie Ninja, for putting it out there that I was his first YouTube crush. You know, we've had this discussion, and I think it's very sweet. And we've gone back and forth, and I've told him that I love his voice. I do. Like, I really, really, I still do to this day. His voice is like, yeah, it really is. He should be a phone sex operator. He's got that kind of, you know, bam, bam, bam voice. But, YouTube crush, it goes back again. There's a few of them that I think are funny, but I love Soundly Awake, Nicholas Foti. I think he's hysterical. He's cute in his own way, but I'm not, like, attracted to him. Like, I guess in a way, like, if I had to. Shane Dawson, he is cute. He definitely is cute. I don't know. Like, I don't have very many YouTube crushes. You know, there have been people that I've developed friendships with and that kind of thing, and it'll start that way, but it's not mostly YouTubers. It's like Facebook, and then that's a whole other video and a whole other story. And cauliflower, shut up. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Number 21. Have you ever... have you met... I can't even read this question. Have you ever made an enemy or lost a friend because of YouTube? If yes, why? Oh boy, yeah, here we go. Have I ever made an enemy? Ugh, I don't, there was a few months ago where there was this crazy person, I'm just gonna put it out there, she will cray. She was following me, and she was also stalking and following a lot of people, asking them for shit. She wanted free shit, and then she started making videos, and they were really disturbing, and they were kind of like, she was in like this, I don't know if it was like a mobile home, or it looked like a basement. It was creepy. Anyway, so she just started to harass everybody I knew. Like, my entire amount of people subscribed to me through Sample Swap Shop, and she was just harassing them. And when I found out about it, I sort of just, you know, kind of told her in a private message that, you know, you need to stop. So therefore she got pissed off, and she made a video pretty much telling me to go fuck myself. And it was pretty nasty. She was really like, you know, go fuck yourself, that kind of thing. And then I made she included free speech in that whole thing about, you can't tell me what to do, and this, you know, America's a free country and I have free speech. And then she said something about her being a Christian, and that just set me off and pissed me off to the point of, I made a video, it is still up. It's one of my colleague chats where I'm ranting about, you know, the freedom of speech and all that stuff. And she just pushed my buttons all sorts of wrong. She eventually ended up taking down her channel, and thank God, because she was loony fucking tunes. And yeah, so I would say that was probably the only kind of enemy. I don't want to say enemy. I'm really not enemies like... The other one, losing a friend, well, yeah, I have. Again, see, if I say anything, and you know what, at this point, I don't care. Yes, recently I did lose somebody through YouTube, and it was much more than just YouTube. It was because of a lot of reasons, and as time goes by, you figure it out, and you kind of just learn from it, and you move on. And you know, people that watch me still currently watch me, I know that no matter what I say throughout my videos, no matter how I describe the situation, they're always going to go back and run back to her, or stir the pot, or try to make it seem like, oh, she's saying this and that and the other thing about you, and I'm sure it's going, you know, whatever. And you know what? That ain't gonna happen here. I'm done with it. I've moved on from it. I don't have to mention names. People that watch me have heard it before, have seen it in other videos. My last car rant was, you know, my last on the whole subject. But yeah, you know, I did lose a friend, and, you know, this is the way things go sometimes. That's just the way it is. So, moving on. Last question. I think we're at the last question here. Okay, where are we? 22, we are. How many views do you think you need to consider yourself a successful YouTuber? How many views? I'm amazed that I even hit any views, honestly. I'm amazed that I hit over 100,000. I'm at over 100,000, I think. To me personally, it's an incredible thing that people even watch me, that people even take the time to watch me, that people subscribe to me successfully. I'd like to see it, you know, go into maybe 1 million. I don't even know. I don't even know if that's possible. You know, I'm not that type of a person that people blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't consider myself that kind of, you know, personality or what have you. Like, I'm not like Graveyard Girl, and I'm not like, you know, Jaclyn Hill, and I'm not like, you know, Trisha Paytas, and they're completely big for different things. You know, they do either outrageous videos, or they do videos that so many young people relate to, or they're just involved with scandals, or, you know, they push a cosmetics company or what have you. You know, I'm not that kind of a person. I'm, you know, your average. Well, no, that's not true either. I'm not average. I'm really not average. I'm your next door neighbor, your the person you see at the grocery store. Just, I have a little bit more to me. It's like, there's a lot going on, and there's some things that people will relate to, whether it's my goofiness and my humor, whether it's my ability to tell it like it is, whether it's the fact that I'm, you know, I somewhat have a little bit of talent in me, whether I do beauty videos, whether I do freebies and coupons and samples, whether I talk about real topics, whether I cry my eyes out, whether I, you know, have, I don't know, share my life, whatever it is, people somehow will relate to it, but I don't think it's going to get to the point of the millions. Although, who knows? Who knows? I may, you know, strike a chord somewhere. I don't even know, but all right, guys, I did it. I hope you're happy, Freebie Ninja. I hope you're happy. I did it, I did it, I did it. I am going to put it out there that if you have sat through this 31 minutes long video, that kudos to you, and that means you're next. I just tagged you. Yep, you and you and you and you and you. Back there too, and hi, you too. Yeah, I'm tagging anybody, especially, I'm putting it out there. My best friend Liz, definitely. I would love to see what she says. Annette, I guarantee Freebie Ninja has said he wants you to do it. All of the people who watch me, all of my wonderful subscribers, I want you guys to do this tag. So, because your friend Cauliflower here is sweating her balls off doing this and answering these questions, and hell yeah, So I'm going to take one last swig. I'm going to kickstart there. That's for you, Zelma. I will see you guys in my next video.